In the early 1900s, Wang Yan and Mo Yuk moved from China to Tucson, Arizona, settled down, and started a family. Their first business was in groceries, but soon they saw the opportunities in the area for farming. They and their growing family began buying land, growing cotton, and over time adding other crops. The Wangs built a very successful farm. Today, the third and fourth generations of the Wang family continues that farming tradition and remains committed to the land and the southern Arizona community. Recently, the Wang family decided to begin growing a heritage grain, first brought to the area in the 1600s, White Sonora Wheat. This wheat once thrived in the Southwest and was grown and eaten by thousands of people, but over time, it was replaced by more modern wheat varieties. The Wangs saw the opportunity to reintroduce this wheat and grow it using traditional, sustainable, organic methods.
We've always worked to farm in a sustainable manner. For example, we use Colorado River water for irrigation instead of groundwater. So we felt comfortable looking at an organic process in a traditional crop. We decided to grow White Sonora Wheat because it is a heritage grain and is able to be grown using organic principles.
The Wangs selected a field that had been pesticide-free for more than 3 years, a requirement for an organic certification. Tucson's Native Seeds Search provided the Wang family with White Sonora Wheat seed.
We were approached by BKW in November of 2012, and they were seeking seed of White Sonora Wheat, hoping to grow it in an organic setting, which is unique to their farm in this region. Nobody else is growing certified organic Sonoran wheat that we're aware of. So we were very excited by that possibility, and we happen to have a good supply of seed to provide them to get them started.
After leveling and preparing the field, they planted 15 acres of the seed in January. Through the spring, the wheat grew strong and hardy. True to their commitment to sustainability, the Wangs used renewable Central Arizona Project water to irrigate the crop instead of groundwater. The work of obtaining organic certification from the USDA was complicated.
All the hard work paid off in June of 2013 when we received our USDA organic certification. But the work on the certification goes on and it must be renewed annually. There are both scheduled and unscheduled inspections by a USDA agent.
After months of careful work and inspections, the Wangs received their official organic certification for the wheat from the USDA. The harvest of the White Sonora wheat crop was an exceptional success. The Wangs were able to return the wheat borrowed from Native Seed Search. Selling some of their wheat locally is important to the family. Tucson baker Don Guerra, owner of Barrio Bakery, uses White Sonora wheat and is eager to begin baking with grain grown in Tucson.
I think White Sonora Wheat has had a tremendous impact on our food culture here in Tucson. I think there's a strong movement right now and across the country of people really wanting to connect with what is happening locally. So they're looking at local veggies, local beer making, local bread making by artisans and saying, wow, we have this incredible opportunity here to go right to the field, out of the field, to a local miller, in my case, and then into my hands to craft bread. And I think people are really wanting to connect with all of these people inside that food supply chain.
Today, more and more people want to know where their food is coming from and what methods were used to create it. Foods that are locally grown are highly prized, and in southern Arizona, the Wang family is helping to meet that demand.
The Wang family has been in Tucson area for more than 100 years, and we are looking forward to many more years farming here.
Growing White Sonora wheat was so successful that BKW is exploring other locally adapted heritage crops that we might grow in the future.
Today, many consumers want to know their farmer and where and how their food was grown. We at BKW are excited to be part of this movement and hope Tucson's commitment to locally grown food will continue to expand.
The Wong's farming expertise goes back generations. They will continue meeting the demand for locally grown organic foods like White Sonora wheat. As Brian, the fourth generation of the family to farm, says, "It's the Wong family way."